Hey y'all, so we're gonna get straight into this. In this video, I'm going to be doing a winter nail design for you guys, and everything that I show in this video will be linked down below. So I'm starting off with painting some jelly tips that I've already shaped up. These actually started off as stilettos nails and these tips are from Kiara Sky, by the way, but these were stiletto shaped and I shaped them to my own liking. And I'm using the Medema gel polish in the color Nude 03, I believe, to paint them. And I do 2 coats of this and cure it for a minute each time. Then after that, I move on to using my Pyramid matte coat, my matte gel coat. Am I saying it right? My Pyramid gel matte polish. Okay. And I'm just polishing each nail as well, just 1 coat of this, and I cure it for a minute. And you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this design, and if you're looking for a holiday inspired design, this is perfect. So I'm happy I'm getting this out early enough and on time for you guys to run with it to the nail shop, or if you're doing your nails yourself, please feel free to do what you do with this. Okay. Now, after the matte coat has cleared or cured, I'm taking 2 little caps and I'm adding acetone to one and alcohol to the other. And here is the Von Rui powder that I'm using. It comes in black and white glitter powder, but I'm not using the black. I'm using the white one. And I'll show you how I'm going to use it. But I'm going to also use this Kiara Sky Gel Art polish in the color white, obviously, and I'm gonna use my daughter tool to help me do my designs. And my first design is going to be on the pinky, so I'm starting from the pinky and going down to the thumb. So I decided on the pinky that I was going to do candy canes, and originally, y'all, I was supposed to do blue, but the blue, not even gonna lie, the blue from Kiara Sky is just not pigmented enough, and honestly, Kiara Sky polishes are very runny, so not really a fan of that, but you know, it is what it is. So I decided to stick to white, and it still came out great. So that's how the candy cane is looking so far. Now, after completing this design, then I go ahead and prepare to get that glitter powder, and I sit it on top of a small piece of paper, because look at this container is so small, but I put it on a small piece of paper, and I'm doing this to minimize the mess, and I'm using a popsicle stick to help me, dig up some of that powder and sprinkle it on the nail. Trust me, this method worked for me. As much as it made me nervous because I was like, I do not want to make a mess, it worked. And so after I sprinkle it on there, I just lightly pat it in with my finger, very lightly, and then dust off the excess powder. And I take a Q-tip and dip it in the alcohol and just wipe up the other spaces before I totally cure that nail. So I actually go ahead and stick it inside the lamp so it won't run, because like I said, Kiara Sky nail polishes run, and I just don't understand it. Like I have like 75 polishes of theirs, runs like it's nobody's business. But anyways, I am now doing a Christmas tree design on the ring finger on both hands, and I really like the way the tree turned out. I was very nervous for this because I was just like, I don't want to screw this up. And I'm the type of person, number one, I'm filming this. Number two, I've been sitting in this chair at this point for a long time, and I was just kind of ready to be done already. But, it takes time when you're just kind of freehanding something, and then when you're freehanding, you kind of get the idea of what you're actually trying to do, and then you don't like it because it's not really coming out the way you want it to, so you're starting over. You know how that is. Anyways, that's how that went with this tree. Not so much this first time. It came out great. The other hand, the other finger, the other nail is where I was just like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it, honey. Picasso, Picasso. Like, that's how that was. But yeah, the tree came out very pretty. Oh, also, guys, I am so thankful to everyone who has subscribed to me so far. I now have like over 630 subscribers now. Honey, I've grown from 250 subscribers to the beginning of this year to this. So I am so thankful and, grateful that you all find value in my content. But yes, this is how the tree came out. Sprinkling a little bit of that powder, and I'm going to, tap on it, to get that excess dust off, and then tap on the nail to just kind of pat in that powder, dust it off, take the daughter tool and refine it a little bit, and it looks really good. Now moving on to the ring finger. The middle finger. Now this is a design that I have been dreaming about for the past 2 to 3 months. Okay, I'm just like, I have to do this. And it's the Santa hat. Okay, now as we know, the Santa hat, there's nothing new with that. Okay, that is so basic. That is what everyone does, right? But I was like, I kind of want to do the Santa hat. Like, I wanted this white winter wonderland theme on my fingers, but I wanted a Santa hat with pearls for the trimming of the hat, right? And I'm like, I want to do pearls because I'm a June girl. And June girls, what? We wear pearls, okay? So that's what I did with this. And it came out real cute. But you'll see the next finger design that I'm doing is the index finger. Can anybody guess where I'm going with this one? I give you 3 seconds. It's a deer. So I had a hard time trying to figure out what else could I do for a design on the last or on the 5th finger, which the index finger is not the 5th finger, but you get what I'm saying, the 5th design. And I was like, I could do a deer, and I did it. And I can't tell you what I went by for this. It was just, I guess I imagined John Deere logo. And plus, honey, I'm a country girl. I imagined that John Deere logo, and I did that John Deere logo. Not to the T, but I did it. Okay. But I loved it. Sorry, kid. Okay, now for the thumb, I decided to do snowflakes. Now, I've never, any winter nails I've never done a snowflake thing. Maybe I've done the dots to represent the little snow, but I decided to do snowflakes this time, and it actually came out really cute. Also, y'all, if you are looking for some good skincare for the winter or just moisturizing, getting your skin to be more moisturized, I'm having a sale over at skinnylooks.com. That is my little skincare brand. We're having a sale. Right now is buy one, get one 50% off. So get yours while there's still some left. So for the snowflakes on the nail, I decided to add the little dots to give it more dimension because I felt like the snowflakes by itself just wasn't doing what I needed to do. And that looks way better, don't you think? Okay, so now I'm using my Kiara Sky top coat. It's the number 4 if you use the system, then you know. I'm taking these pearls and I'm taking a daughter tool and not a daughter tool. I'm taking my grabber, I guess is what you call it, a wax grabber, and I'm taking this little thin brush to help me paint on in the nooks and crannies and the crevices of the design, the top coat. And not every nail is going to get a pearl. Let me just say that because I don't want to overdo it with the pearls. But some of them are. Like this reindeer nail is going to get a pearl, and it's going to get a pearl for the nose. Now, if I had diamonds handy, because I don't know where they are, if I had them, the nose would have been a diamond, but I think this still was cute. A little pearl for the nose. And here with the tree, pretty much doing the same thing, just getting in the nooks and crannies, and you know, getting the parts that need to be shiny, and the parts that don't need to be shiny, not shiny. And you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just put acrylic, or why didn't you just do the top coat, didn't do all of this? Well, I didn't have a problem taking my time doing this, okay? Because I wanted it to come out right. I had been envisioning this forever, and I just love the way it came out. But for my favorite nail, okay, the Santa hat, and again, I know this is such a common design, but I was just really happy with the pearl situation. I'm just placing the pearl along the edge of the hat for the trimming, if that's what you call it, and a little pearl that's slightly bigger for the top of the hat. And I don't know what happened to the clip of me painting the candy cane nail, but as you can see, this is the finished result. That came out very pretty. You're about to see these nails on my finger, but they're not really glued to my fingers yet because I have to give myself a proper manicure. But this is what they would look like if they were actually on. Very cute, very elegant. Oh my God, I really love how they turned out, and I cannot wait to put them on. Let me know what you think. Also, the oil that I have on my hand will be linked down below. Would you do this design? And until next time, bye y'all.